Hello everybody. Just wanted to share this portrait again. This one is really important to me out of all the portraits and projects I've done. This is also the only one I've ever paid the money to have it professionally framed. Cost a couple $100 to get this professionally framed with the gold and the crimson border with the beveled edge. You know, this portrait was energetic signature that had been coming to me and tapping into me for many years. I'd say about 10 years. And I started it in 2022 was the year that I started it. And it took me approximately 4 months to complete. Several hundred hours I logged into the creation of this portrait. And each piece and each aspect of it is a very profound and mystical expression of what my soul and spirit has been guiding me to awaken. It's a story, it's a path, it's a movie. And so I just wanted to share this with you all and sort of break it down a little bit. So first off, I want to begin with one of the biggest, most prominent aspects of the portrait, which is the Egyptian goddess of the sky, Nut. And she is here, and within her body are stars and galaxies and universes. And these are the cycles of the sun, the rising sun, the setting sun. And here she is, just this profound being, this deity, this goddess, who is real and exists in a very high celestial plane. And you'll see her all throughout Egypt in this position here. And within her domain, within her protection, you see the true essence of one's. So that was a very random interference at my door. So anyways, we can see here the soul essence. And for me, I'm that of a Blu-ray star child of the sun. We have the sun here. And also within Nut's domain, we have the heart portal, which you can see the many layers of the heart in different frequency expressions that also are connected to the 7 colors, the rainbow. And then here we see 3, 4 feminine archetypes, goddesses and ascended masters. There are actually more that have played a prominent part in my journey, but these are the ones that wanted to come through in this image. Isis has been with me since, well, I don't know, maybe my whole life, but I have come to the awakening of Isis working and being with me beginning in 2015. 2015. And she comes to me in many different ways. The other is Mother Mary. Mother Mary has been with me since I was a child, and I've always felt her energy since I was a child. As I had to go through a lot of hard things that no children should ever go through. And in the journey of going through what I have been through, I became conditioned and programmed by the world, where my own actions, my own mind, my own heart became temporarily compromised. And so I've done things in my life that have generated great shame and great guilt. And it has been Mother Mary's energy that has held the space to allow me to look at all the things in my life and to forgive myself. To forgive myself and to forgive the world, to forgive others. And then here we have White Calf Buffalo Woman, which is another mystical goddess energy. And she is one of the more recent goddesses that has come to me. White Calf Buffalo Woman made her appearance to me in the year of 2020. And it was very powerful. She came very strong, very hard, very powerful, and worked with me consistently for 2 years. And one of her most important messages was to come back to the Chanumpa, also known as the prayer pipe or the peace pipe, where her most powerful wisdom was to remember that when you come from this point of your pure essence and through the heart portal, your prayers that you pray, coming from your deep empathy, wisdom, and compassion for the world, for humanity, for yourself, is your greatest weapon. And to always remember that you have that power. And then this Lady of the Lake, who brings the sword of Excalibur. This is another very mystical, powerful part of my life, where the journey of King Arthur, when he is going through hard trials in his life, where he may bear much confusion or lost, he may call upon and remember who he is. Remember the sword and the rose, heart and intellect, and that you are king. And you see here, this is the formation of what it's like being man here in this corrupted, distorted, inverted matrix, and what it feels like to be torn and fractured, knowing deep down how beautiful and special you are and how others are, but yet bearing much hatred, much pain, much anger, much resentment, as well as your own shame and guilt for actions you've done. Actions you've done that were a product of your environment. Here we are with the child and all the childhood trauma, the loneliness, the neglect, the abandonment, and the tears coming from the echoed prayers and longing for love and connection. And see, so lastly, within here are past life connections of the warrior spirit, the Hopi, the samurai, the Dogon, the Mayan, the Heyoka, the cosmic clown. These are like memory sequence patterns of being here on Earth through multiple lifetimes, where it was the same thing over and over here on Earth. This is the Mayan death mask, where you are man, old man, and death here in the background. And here we have Jaguar spirit protecting the child, always protecting the child. And then the shaman, the celestial shaman, who's there in ceremony and in spirit to help bring the medicine for when you are ready to lift your head up as a warrior and go through the healing to remember who you are, to remember how many lifetimes you have come, and to tap in to the lifetimes where you have succeeded in your enlightenment, in your ascension. And through these moments where you have succeeded, time and again, you've connected to the source, to the sun. And in the many ways, the power and the essence of your spirit has multidimensionally traversed vast plains of celestial realms through the underworld, remembering the rituals, remembering the lifetimes of studying and mastering. And remember that you are very much watched and protected. Even when the child was taken and used and subjected for very evil things, coming back to the medicine to awaken, to die, and to come back. Remembering that this is who you are, an angel, expressing itself in many forms. That is what this portrait is. Thank you.